And we're doing a series called Smart Money, Managing Money God's Way. And if this is your first time, you came on a good Sunday, because money touches all of our lives, doesn't it? And I'm Pastor Craig. I'm the lead pastor, and I'm really excited about this message. Some preachers don't like to talk about money, but I like to talk about money because money touches our life, and God has a way for us to be blessed and live above the means, the way that most people live. And that's what these ladders are all about. Most people are down at the bottom of the ladder in debt, living above their means, credit card debt, barely making it, week to week, no emergency fund, no savings, no retirement. But yet, the life they always wanted seems to be way up here, and we're down here. And a ladder is a tool so that you can climb the ladder and get where you need to go, where you can reach the goals that you have in your life. And that's what this series is all about. That's what this book is about. I promise you, this book is just a little book to read, but it will really bless you. And if you'll put it into practice, your life will change. Absolutely change. Last week we began by talking about a paradigm shift. And I want to put up that picture, if we can, of the old woman and the young woman. And how many see the old woman? Let me just see your hand. You see an old woman, okay? How many see the young woman? Let me see your hand. That's really neat. We're about 50-50 in here. How many can see both? Let me see your hand. Okay, good. And really, the way you look at it, y'all want me to help you with the old woman and the young woman, or you got it? Help your neighbor out if they say. How many raise your hand and say, I don't see both? Okay. You that do, help them out. The old lady has a rather large nose. I said that very PC, didn't I? And then the young lady, if you see on the old lady's nose, the little thing on the left, your left, that's the nose of the young lady who's kind of got her head turned away. And the point being, a paradigm are the lenses that we use in life. And until we have a paradigm shift about money, we're always going to be down here at the bottom and not living in the joy that God has for us. And what I mean by a paradigm shift is that when we are naturally, our natural inclination is that we hoard stuff, and we believe that the more I accumulate, the more I'll have. And that's how we're naturally wired. If you don't believe that, go to a daycare center tomorrow and see how well those children share their toys. Right? They go, that's mine. I found it first. That's mine. And so that's the way we're wired. But God says there's a different way to think. There's a different way to view things. And it's my way. And my way is the generosity ladder. And the more you give, the more you'll receive. Isn't that pretty cool? It's totally opposite of what the world says. And until we take off the lenses that we have on before, our natural lenses, we're always going to struggle. And we're going to think that happiness comes from the things that we possess. And it's like chasing a mirage in a desert. When you finally think you've gotten there and you jump in the pool to get that drink of water, you're so thirsty for happiness, all you get is a mouthful of sand. That is not where happiness is. Jesus said it this way: our happiness, our life is not tied up in the things that we possess. And so we have to have this paradigm shift. And the cool thing is, if we'll do this paradigm shift, and this works if you're watching our online campus. 78 nations are watching our online campus now. And it works everywhere in the world. It works in Africa. It works in China. It works everywhere in the world. God's principles are the same no matter where you are.